Hey, welcome back to my channel. I have been asking for ideas of videos y'all would like to see on the channel, and y'all want styling videos. So today I'm taking y'all to work with me. Welcome to my short hair focus salon, the Pixie-ish Beauty Bar. I have some of the best guests just on earth. I love them. So I always try to start my day kind of tidying up and setting up. It helps the day to flow smoothly. I get everything that I need in place so that once I open the doors and welcome my guest in, we can just get to it. So once my first guest arrived for the day, she was getting a partial relaxer. So I'm going in and basing her around the exterior of her hair to avoid any discomfort or burning with the relaxer. And then you just see me here applying the relaxer. If you're not familiar with what a partial relaxer is, it is a relaxer applied only to the exterior. A lot of my guests, as well as myself, have a bit of a varying hair texture and sometimes finer hair in the crown. Is one of those things as you get a little bit older. So I'm always very mindful about guiding them through the best ways to style their hair to not bring as much attention to those thinning areas and to just maintain the integrity of the hair. So over relaxing the crown of the hair is something that I try to avoid. We do it when it's necessary, but it's not always necessary every service visit. This is by far my guest's most just enjoyable experience of coming to the salon. I try to make it nice all around, but boy, when they get in this bowl, baby, the level of just woosah and relaxing they get to experience, and I enjoy providing that for them. For my guests who are in the need of coverage for gray hair, I don't use rinses or semi-permanent colors because they just don't give the longevity that gray hair needs. I prefer to give them demi permanent colors. So you'll see me applying her demi. Of course, she just got a relaxer and I'm putting the color on. Demis can be applied to freshly relaxed hair. There is no discomfort unless the scalp has already been aggravated or scrubbed or irritated by the relaxer, so it is a great option. The mode is absolutely the foundation for your short hairstyle. So I am very intentional about making sure that the mode is popping because it makes the style a lot easier. It serves as the roadmap for the style, but it also kind of locks the hair into position and makes it so much easier for the hair to be maintained between salon visits at home. And I'm big on that. I want my clients to leave the salon looking fly and amazing and all of that good stuff. But there is also a need for them to be able to maintain their hair in between. And yes, that has a lot to do with maintaining the haircut, the health of the hair, the products. Like, it all works together to just make it an enjoyable experience. I'm going in with the Pixie-ish Pixie Polish and a little bit of our daily moisturizing cream. Her hair is, again, a bit finer on the top. How I decide how much product I use and what product I use is based on the results of the style. Once I formed the base of her hair, and forming the base, what I'm really doing is taking small sections with the goal of closing up any parts and just really covering the crown. Again, her hair is a bit finer in the top, so I'm taking smaller sections to place the hair where I want it to go. I'm curling the hair to create volume on top, and I'm able to do that throughout her whole head. You'll see that I'm using only my Pixie-ish micro iron, and a dope thing about this iron is that it gives me the opportunity to curl whatever length I want to. You'll see as I'm curling different guests through the day, I'm using basically the same iron. And I don't want y'all to think that you have to have 55 curling irons to style your hair as your hair grows or is shorter. Definitely you want to purchase the iron for the shorter length of hair, because a large iron just won't do it, but a small iron does curl longer hair. So I'm using our Pixie Pomade Wax to just go in and break up the curl to kind of place it, adding more volume, adding more of a tousled look. The style out really just depends on the individual. I try to style to the personality. So she wanted something a little fly and a little funky. So you'll see I'm just kind of going in and breaking up those curls. Because she's finer up there too, it helps to kind of cover more hair for me to take each curl and place it where I would like it to go. I enjoy my guests so much. Our conversations, the connection is such a vibe. I enjoy serving. You'll see me here just taking my liners and cleaning up her neck. Really just kind of making it so the hair isn't kicking up. Again, my whole goal is to definitely style my guests when they leave, but make it easy for them to maintain their hair at home. A lot of people dig the wild wispy hairlines, but some people don't. It's not their thing. So styling to the individual is very important, and making it so that guests don't feel like they have aspects to their hairstyle that they can't maintain. So I'm going in and using a little bit of the Pixie-ish filler, which are hair fibers. They will be on the market very soon. So if you have any concerns about your hair being fine in the crown, Pixie-ish is here for you, sealing it with a little bit of light hold spray, and your girl is good to go. Next up, a quick before and after. This guest, I didn't record the entire process, but this after baby was everything. She was stepping out that night, so she wanted something a little bit fly and funky, and we delivered. This beauty came in for one of my favorite services. I am all about keeping short hair simple, whether you are definitely between salon visits, but a great way that I do this is really focusing on shape and of course my products. This guest is coming in for my simple sassy service, and this is a haircut, shampoo, conditioned, and no style. So the mode is the style. I say that a lot, but when you have an amazing foundation, your haircut is your style. So the end of the style, I mold and set the hair, and the guests leave with a great cut, hydrated hair, but very, very minimal maintenance, and so many of them love it. So you'll see her here. Once we got her cut, she's keeping length in her bangs. So basically when she comes in for her cut, I'm taking the exterior down so it's very neat, where she can wear like an edge wrap and just very simple. This is also a great option for people who are into fitness and in the gym and all of that. Still want to keep it cute, but you also want to have minimal to do to maintain that look. So let's get into this mode. Of course, I'm using our Pixie-ish molding mousse. She does not very often get relaxed all over. She, like so many other women, are a bit finer in the crown. So leaving that depth and thickness in the crown really helps you to still appear fuller. Going in and just molding her based on the way that we want to set the hair for her to wear as she leaves. So very important to focus time and attention on the mold, making sure that the mold is intact, but also making sure that you're using high quality products to mold. Nobody wants to mold their hair and it's flaky and dry and stuck to the head. Another very important component to your molding is making sure that you add any details that if you are planning on just wearing your hair molded or flatter, adding any details that you want to add to the mold. So y'all know I am synonymous for a face framing mold. Even after I mold my hair or set the client's hair, the hair is combed out afterwards. That foundational little bit of wave and motion that frames the face and frames the eyebrows is still there because it's baked into the mold. So always remember to do that when you're molding your hair. Add those little details, and definitely do not skip using wrap strips. Wrap strips keep the hair in place, so it's going to allow the hair to be molded to your head. So whatever your head shape is, whatever details you put in, it's going to hold the hair flat to that style while it dries, and allows you the flexibility of still having that detail and that slickness and sleekness once your hair dries. When you don't use wrap strips, 9 times out of 10, the motion of you moving your neck or whatever you're doing while your hair dries is going to show itself in your mold. Like I said, the Simple Sassy is one of the quickest and one of my favorite styles to give my guests because of the ease of maintaining it. But after coming from under the dryer with the mold, basically I just break up the mold, make sure that the cut is doing what it's supposed to do. You can definitely see how a cut is laying once it's combed out. I'll clean up the neck depending on the guest's desired way to wear their neckline and things like that. And they are out the door, simple, sassy, and on their way. I love it.